All right. It's another wonderful, amazing freaking day. And welcome to the channel, you guys. This is Spirituality and Recovery with Danny Lansdale, and we're so glad you are here. Okay, hey, so check this quote out right here. Check it out. Hardships often prepare an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. I look back on my journey 10 years ago when I got out of prison at 42 years old and going into my 10th rehab. In the beginning of my journey, it kind of sucked. You know, it wasn't cool. I was riding a bicycle for 18 months. I was earning $10 an hour, but child support was taking half of my paycheck, so it was $5 an hour. I was making less than $700 a month. You know, I could barely pay for freaking anything, and it was hard, and it was frustrating, and I was embarrassed to be a 42-year-old man on a freaking bicycle. I had to buy my shoes at Walmart. I had to buy my clothes at thrift stores. You know, that was some hard shit that I was going through, but I didn't tap out. I stayed on board and I stayed the path. And now I look back on those hardships and I am so freaking grateful I made it through that shit. Because every fiber of my being continually wanted me to tap out. Just go drink. Just go get loaded. Just burn rubber. Just go move into that one chick's house. Just all this weird shit kept going through my head, but I stayed the course. No tapping out. And I look back on that, and I look back on it with gratitude, with almost tears in my eyes, because yes, it was difficult, but it was so worth it. Just worth it. Because see, it's the most difficult times in our lives that we grow the most. That year, I grew and grew and grew. This is the deal, you know, my last prison term, I did 30 months. You know, I got 32 months at 80%, and I did 30 months. And I went in as this knucklehead, angry, confused, weird, junkie, criminal idiot. You know, that's the guy that I went into prison as. The guy that I paroled as was the same person. I was in a weird house with a weird guy shooting dope, going out of my freaking mind. And so in those 30 months, I didn't grow at all. I was the same exact person. But now, 30 months into my recovery, working a program, getting with the winners in life, taking advice, taking suggestion, working this thing. 30 months into my recovery, I was a counselor, an interventionist, working in a facility. Didn't want to steal nothing from anyone, didn't want to take anything from anybody, didn't want to hurt nobody, and I was happy and I was stone cold sober. The deal is that I'd gone through hardship and I'd always act the same. I never learned from those hardships. A lesson will always be repeated until it's learned. This time I went through some hardships, and instead of tapping out, I got through to the other side. And on the other side of every bit of adversity is always gratitude. But hardships not overcome, the lesson continually gets repeated. There's nothing extraordinary about that. It just keeps coming, and then we just live on this little carousel over and over and over again. Today, now I have learned that when difficult things come my way, I embrace it because it's going to be able to change me and become stronger. Because see, spirituality is a muscle. We must have problems, fears, challenges, difficulties in our lives if we're going to get stronger. You know, Jim Rohn's got this quote, and he says, "Don't wish your life was easier. Wish you were stronger." So what I'm just saying in to wrap this thing up is embrace the adversity, embrace the hardships, recognize so far right now you have a 100% success rate at getting through difficult times. If you're watching this video, you've gotten through all of them, every difficult time. So find some strength in that and know that the hardships that are coming your way or that you're in right now are important for your growth, your spiritual growth. If you really want to get deep, look up at the sky and say, thank you for this difficult time, because I know it's going to make me stronger, because it's not going to break us. Anyway, that's all I got, you guys. I hope that made sense. Namaste, blessings of light and love. Stay the course. Welcome the difficulties and the adversities and problems and fears in your life. Say thank you for them, because know deep down it's making you stronger. Do not let it break you. Thanks, you guys. Have a wonderful, amazing, fantastic day. We'll see you next time. Every Saturday at 9 o'clock. Boom. Signing off.